is working now. Hopefully. There we go. It is indeed working now. Oops, I forgot I was fighting a Team Go Rocket. Whoopsie daisy. Where did I get 25 max revives from? Oh, I'm so happy I have those. It's working. It was Streamlabs. Had to restart it. Obviously. Celebratory spin? Oh boy. We're already starting strong. Pokidoku. Oh my gosh. Celebratory Pokidoku, I guess. We can listen to the Dragon Age Origins music in the background. That's exactly what I wanted to share. Okay, don't show this again. Oh, I have to log in. Hang on. Alright, we're signed in. See, that was quick. Okay, you can't super see it super well. And it's all... Hang on. There. And then there. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Not for those on Instagram, though. Alright, rotate. Alright, that's good. That's all you need to see. You know, wear pink in Animal Crossing because you can never be misgendered there. Nice. Exactly, yeah. No, that's great. Psychic Poison. Okay, there's not too many of those. It's still upside down until somebody hits it on the wheel again. A Psychic Poison. Okay, so I know a couple of those, right? There's a Shadow... Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not shiny. Doesn't matter. Poison Psychic. Poison Psychic. Oh, there's not that many of those. Wait. No, that's not one. That's a... Oh yeah, it's gonna play this in the background. Like, all the time. So that we don't get annoyed with it. I'm gonna skip it. Who is a Poison Psychic? Some, like, weird... I can't catch this Snover. Hello? I know Pecharon isn't. I think it's just poison. But it might be fairy poison. If anything. But that's what Fezandipity is, so I doubt it. Oh wait, is it Monkey Dory? Is he a psychic poison? I think he is. He's got the big brain. Oh yeah, he is. Let's go. Poison Steel. I always think of Revavroom or Varoom, which I've done both of. Is there another Poison Steel type, or is that like the only one? I'm not looking at chat, by the way. I'll just do Revavroom, and we'll look at what I missed after. I just know for maybe not. That's 54%. I bet Varoom is the other like 45%. Poison Bug, like every one of them. We do Weedle. I've literally never done Weedle on this. I've never answered with Weedle. Hoenn Psychic. Clay Doll. Of course. Ball Toy. Of course, my first instincts are ones I've already guessed. Who's another Psychic from Hoenn? Latias and Latios? Let's go. 1.8%, let's go. Hoenn Steel. Skarmory was Gen 2. I'm pretty sure. I think Skarmory was Gen 2. Maybe. Metagross, Beldum, Metang. Of course, I've done all of them already. Who else was Steel type? Registeel. Done him. I'm pretty sure Skarmory was Gen 2, but maybe it wasn't. I thought it was, though. I thought it was introduced with the Steel type. I guess I better just answer one that I remember. Because I'll probably never get one that I can't remember. We'll do Metang. How many people are guessing Metang? 9%, less than 10% of people. We got Hoenn Bug. Heracross was Gen 2, I think. The Hoenn Bug type was Wurmple. No? Was that Gen 4? That was Gen 4, wasn't it? The Hoenn Bug is clearly easily forgettable and is not Wurmple. It's some sort of creepy crawly, though. The spider, that's Gen 2. How is it that I can't think of a bug from Hoenn? What's wrong with me? I'm thinking of the big grass right now. And I'm thinking of Tropius. He's not a bug. I'm thinking of Absol. He's not a bug. I'm thinking of Kecleon, who's definitely not a bug and probably eats bugs. But they're all in that big grass. Wow. Okay, I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll remember later. Middle Evolution Psychic. Any of them, huh? How about Gotharita? No one's guessing Gotharita. Oh, I got a shiny! That's a shiny, guys! Shiny Gotharita! I think, I don't know what the shiny odds in this game are, but that's sick! We got a shiny Gotharita! Now I wish I picked, like, Kirlia or something. It's hard to tell that it's shiny, but other than the explosion it made. Middle Evolution Steel. Well, I already used Metang, so Duraludon. His line only has 2 Pokemon in it so far. Any Steel mid-evolution. Oh, I guess Bisharp is a mid-evolution now. Yeah, he is. And Middle Evolution Bug. Well, that's easy. We could just do Cascoon, Silcoon. Because Wurmple's on the mind. I don't know what to tell you. A Hoenn Bug. Come on. It's easy. It's just a bug from Hoenn. Processing. Oh. Holy Phalanx! Sorry, a Phalanx just showed up. I have to check it. Phalanx, please let me tap on you. There we go. It's not shiny. Unfortunate. Oh, man. Okay. It is definitely... There's a bug in that first forest you go into where Slackoth is. We can find Slackoth. He's in that first forest. We can find Slackoth. And I'm thinking of, like, some sort of worm, like Caterpie or Weedle or Wurmple. But none of those are from Hoenn. And there's no legendaries or mythicals from Hoenn that are bugs, either. No Ultra Beasts. No... Why is this the one that's stuck on? This seems like the easiest question in the world. Who fights you with bugs? People fight you with bugs in that game. Bugsy is a Gen 2 leader, though. Not a Gen 3 leader, so... There's no bug gym leader. Like there is in Gen 9 and Gen 2. So hard. Like, just from my own memory. I can't use anything else to jog my... I guess I was looking at Pokemon Go, but... Let me think. Let me think for like a solid minute. I'm sure I can get it. Wait. Wurmple is from Gen 3, isn't he? He is from Gen 3. Hang on. Oh my god, I was overthinking it. That's why I couldn't think of the bug type from Gen 3, because I was wrong about him being from Gen 4. Okay, alright. Well, I got there. I got there eventually. See? It was possible. Alright, so how did we do? Okay, I got the most common in these two slots. All the rest, not. Least common, did we get any least common ones? No, we did not. But yeah, Steel and Poison, those are the only two Pokemon in the whole, out of all 1,000 of them that are Steel and Poison. Varoom and Revavroom. That's it. Dottler. Whirlipede, Charjabug, Spupa. Yeah, there's a bunch of bug middle evolutions. I chose kind of right in the middle there. What was this? This was for Middle Evolution Steel. Sliggoo Hisui. Yeah. Wouldn't have thought about that, honestly. I did Bisharp, which is... yeah. Doublade, though. That would have been a good one. Dottler was least picked for Middle Evolution Psychic as well, because everyone forgets that it's a Psychic type. Most people pick Kadabra. That makes sense. Boom, we got our shiny Gothorita on that. Anorith from Hoenn Bug. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind either. It's literally like an event day for the fossil Pokemon in Pokemon Go right now, and I couldn't think of it. Okay, so I didn't know if it would take this, but it would have taken Metagross Mega and Aron Mega, or Aggron Mega. Because even though the Megas didn't come out in the Hoenn generation, they're still Hoenn Pokemon. I guess just counting the Pokemon. Not the Mega. The Mega is just like a modifier, I guess. Different form. Hoenn Psychic. Oh, there was a lot of Oh, there's a lot of answers here. There's a lot of psychic types in Hoenn, I guess. Deoxy's attack form was the least picked. Next to Latios, Mega, Latios, Jirachi. I did Latias. I guess people think of Latias more than Latios? I don't know. Deoxy's normal. Gardevoir, Mega. Deoxy's speed. Deoxy's defense. Most people pick Deoxy's defense over attack. Weird. Spoink! How can I forget my little jumping pig guy? And then Poison Bug, Skorupi, Spinarak, Venipede, Venonat. Always forget about Venonat. Venomoth too, by the way. He's not a flying type. Venomoth is a poison bug. Not flying. Dustox. Okay, good to remember. Dustox is also a poison bug. And is not a flying type. Good to know. Beedrill and Mega Beedrill. Those were the top ones picked. We have Venipede and Whirlipede and Scolipede. All three of those. The entire line, I guess. Spinarak. Ariados is in here, right? Okay, Ariados. Yep, so that whole line. Skorupi, and not the evolution of Skorupi, because when it evolves, it changes typing. It's not a bug anymore when it evolves. Drapion is a dark poison, which is bizarre. Alright, Pokedoku done. Pokedoku done. You had no idea you could get a shiny? I didn't either until Liberty and I were doing Pokedoku together offline once. And found out that you can get a shiny. We got 2 shinies in one puzzle. So I don't know, like, what the odds are. But, they're probably not 1 in 81, 92. Alright, this is where we ended last time. I like that my character has to look up to Alistar because I'm so short. I am indeed Dwarf. Oh yeah, we already talked to these people.
What do you wish of me?
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Never mind. Sorry. I was trying to talk to these people here.
There's no hope. We're all doomed.
Hey, Doomsayer.
Can you all not smell the evil?
Dude, he must have drank some Darkspawn blood too. Better tainted by blood than by fear.
Are you calling me a coward?
Yes. I know dogs made of sterner stuff than you. I know dogs made of... I mean, that is true. Okay, do I want to intimidate or try to persuade? I guess intimidate is how I'm going. I'm not a smart character. I am a kind of like a beefcake character.
I am shamed. But the monsters will take you all. The blackness will come.
He's running away to go
was
cry.
Right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
What? Come on. Maybe, maybe not. I couldn't care less. That's right, no hope.
Our courage. But there's nothing we can do.
What do you mean? Do all humans give up so easily? How sad. I'm a little bit inspirational because I was highborn, but I don't have any, like, plans or strategy. Like, these are my only options, huh? So I guess I'll say either the 2 or 3. Yeah, I'll just say that.
Then, what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
There you go. You started to come up with a plan.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
I think we have to go in here.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. Make her watch over you.
Oh, wait. I didn't realize what I said. Who's in charge of the Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay. Did you know they were bandits?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
Okay, bye. We can't go in there. Alright. I need to make an excellent curveball throw in the next hour and a half. Can I do this, like, instantly with this Flabébé sitting here? Yep. My very first throw. Excellent curveball. Let's go. I'll take it, thank you. I'll take that, thank you. Little boy.
Have you seen my mother?
Oh my god, no! It's flashing me back to the Doctor Who episode of Are You My Mummy? No! That was a horrifying episode. I mean, I think it was even a series of episodes. I think it was like a 2 or 3-parter. Yes, I have, and she's over there somewhere. Okay, fine. Who is she?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a
All right,
big
child.
farm
I get
lot,
it.
all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did.
Oh boy.
She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Bro, your favorite character, Captain Jack Harkness? I know. I know. We just, no spoilers, but we just got to the episode on the 13th Doctor, the woman, where he showed up again. So we were like so excited that Captain Jack was back, dude, when we saw that. 9th Doctor X Captain Jack fanfic. Oh boy. The 9th Doctor? Oh, that's interesting. Interesting choice. You know where your father is? I don't think she's coming, child. I guess we can help him look.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone.
Okay,
I'm
he's
supposed to
mad
wait for her
now.
here, in the village.
Well, good luck with that. Go to the Chantry. Here, take the silver, buy something to eat. Huh. I feel, like, bad to not doing all of the side quests, but, like, I feel like my character wouldn't care as much as I personally care in real life. So, I have to do something about that. They had plans for him, the actor got canceled, so they fired him, yeah. Yeah, I know, they probably planned for him to last a lot longer than a single season, so. Oh, man, Father?
We went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Well, good luck.
She'll come soon, right? She wouldn't leave me here all alone, Mother.
I'm not gonna be the one to tell him. That's not my job. That's no one's job, but it's definitely not mine. I just picked up something with purple text underneath.
Who are you?
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might
Did you
be
guys
able to
get
spare
robbed?
some bread? We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes...
What?
My daughter's pet lamb.
They took the pet lamb?
Can you help us? You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Dude, these guys were like, hell yeah, fuck those bandits. I'm glad you murdered them. Also, do you see do you see my dog? That's their blood. Alright, well, I didn't get anything for doing that. I need to keep that in mind. Like, some of these side quests, you just get nothing for doing.
How smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway?
think they understand everything we say?
He barked at him.
Is that so?
Please, we
You
came
could just
here to
understand
get
on
away
sound
from
my
the
voice.
fighting.
Hope we're
You're
not
not a
next.
moron for all we know. Hey now.
Greetings.
There's nothing saying.
Mate,
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance. They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
NPCs stop talking over Alistair because he's funny. Yeah. I'm glad they do. I'm glad they do that.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Oh, that was me, alright. Yeah, absolutely.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here.
Dude, literally everyone is happy that I killed them. I regret nothing.
Please, we came here to get away. What do you wish of me?
No, that's not what I... Okay.
So Terran Logain is the new region?
Gossip.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
Yeah, how is
just
it?
in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero. That's
What?
he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kalen. Blast those
What?
Grey Wardens. They deserve what they got and more.
What do you mean?
First they drag the king down there and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
Excuse me, sir.
Be careful. Darkspawn are coming.
I'm a... Sir?
Best be
I'm a Grey Warden. I can tell you what actually happened. I was there. Fuck.
Don't.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh, Logain's men. This can't be good.
didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Or that I just arrived.
Surely, there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Nothing. It looked like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Oh, well, we can't...
Let's make this quick.
We can't make that happen. Can't let that happen. I am 100% forgetting how to do anything. Hang on. I need to sustain another thing. I think that one?
All right, you've won. We surrender.
He was frozen.
They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I don't want them reporting to Logain. Take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
Yeah. The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I love that he's still, like,
I
frozen.
apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
She's just spattered in blood.
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Until I got covered in blood.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Hang on a second. Sorry. Nope. Wrong one. There we go. I have to get rid of some Pokemon. I'm full... Like I said, I have a... I'm almost done, okay? There's just a couple... This is what happened to my day. My day got just sucked. out of me by Pokemon Go. I forgot it was Arch and Catch Day, and I didn't think I cared about it until I went out to town, and it turns out I ended up caring about it. I know after what happened... Oh, you're asking them to. Blue roses at night and Animal Crossing on the OLED looks so real you thought you had 3D on your 3DS turned up for a second? Yeah, unfortunately... Wait, she's coming along?
The Maker told me to.
The Maker! The Maker's on my side? Welcome aboard, then. I believe this is where I back away slowly. Can you elaborate? Why should I care what your god wants?
I know that sounds absolutely insane.
Oh, you should have started with that.
But it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Okay. I need more than prayers, I'm afraid. You feel sorry for the people, help them here. That is true. I mean, I don't want to turn away help, but I feel like my party is full. I feel like the max is 4, and I like my characters, and I don't want anyone new, currently. Alright.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not...
You always forget about her visions when thinking about lore. Yeah, this is what I thought. So, she will come and help, but actually she won't. She is a rogue. Hang on, that's kind of cool. So we've got a maid. I mean, even with a stance like that, like, we can't take her off the team. I do have 2 warriors. I'm thinking about type advantages right now. Can I just replace myself with this new character? Oh. Alright, so she just disappears. Cool. I accepted her help.
Please, we need you to get away.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Well, those boys were trouble themselves, to tell the truth.
Right, that name's Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house. There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where Andraste's sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that? The urn holding her ashes is a myth, and yet these knights say they were sent to find it anyhow to heal Arl Eamon. I didn't even know he was ill. Maybe he has a blight. If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any other story.
You'll get to keep her. She'll be in the camp. Okay, cool, cool. Nice. Is the Maker real, or is it a misinterpretation of the supernatural? Gotcha. That's kind of like the questions in real life that we have about it. Are any other rumors?
Here the Tyr Loghain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you? Some folks aren't happy about Tyr Loghain being named regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyr Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you?
You take her to a religious site and desecrate a sacred relic in front of you. In front of her, you have to kill her! Oh my god. Well, that makes sense. She wouldn't like that, would she? Any other rumors?
I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Keelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else I can get you?
More.
I hear news from Denerim that Tyrn Logain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you? When Tyrn Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tyrn says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me.
Sweet.
What can I get you then?
What a nice guy.
Luck speed your way.
This will be our first.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved. Was I still don't have food to sell?
Oh, he is a selling guy. Okay. Well, that means we can sell stuff. Sell all junk. Should I sell all junk? Like, at all... Like, should I always do that? Apparently, I don't have any. Nope. So, never mind. Thorn of the Dead God. What the hell? I can actually afford this, too. It's a dagger. It's just a souped-up dagger. The dog doesn't have anything equipped. I wish it would show me only things that are not equipped. Is that what it's doing? We could afford this too. We have fire arrow and fire bolts. No ice arrows, though. Small metal round shield. Mine's better. Alright, hang on. I think I have to let somebody in. I just broke my streak for no reason. Well, I'm upset. Hang on. I'm monitoring for somebody. Someone should be here soon. Alright, maybe not. Yeah, no one's here. Okay. She actually shows up in the third game as a ghost if you kill her? What? But the hero doesn't know she's a ghost till the end? I'm not killing a bisexual icon. I didn't realize that's what she was. That's crazy. So, I have to play that where my save file is accessible in the next game, right? Alright, please excuse me. This timed research is gone. And I'm on the last page of it. I just need to get 5 curved great throws in a row. I keep messing up. So anytime a Pokemon spawns, I'm going to need to catch it. Very carefully. Import your decisions and changes the world. Nice. That's sick. Alright, this metal shield sucks. I think we're all good. I don't think there's anything he can sell us, really, that's gonna be better.
I'm trying to listen to the vows.
Sorry, I don't know any dwarves.
I almost
souls. They will be.
What do you wish of me?
Nope. Sorry, I'm trying to hit A on all of the NPCs here. I don't count you as one of them.
I'm scared. When are we going home? I'll have no fighting in my kitchen. Out with you.
I'll just take this quartz. You guys can't use it to cook anyway. See ya.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Almost missed this guy.
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
Kind of bugged, so some of the decisions it looks for don't actually change anything. Oh, cut content, but they're a monster store. Okay, got it. Okay.
The Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped nobles defend their land and given our service to people in need for generations. Our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us.
What do you mean that the Grey Wardens would support you?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Okay.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded.
Interesting.
Maker's blessings light your path.
Okay. That was a new codex.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was
Yeah, a little bit.
He talked to everyone.
But it kind of just seems pretty straightforward. Okay. To the inimitable Grey Warden. Your deeds have spread since the tragedy of Ostagar, and I find myself in need of one such as you. I am Raelnor, captain to the veritable Blackstone Irregulars, and I hope to win your trust. The Irregulars have come on hard times since the war with Orlais, but I have fought to improve their reputation. Gone are the days of my father's shady deals with unscrupulous nobles in Denerim. No, I have trained a guild filled with honorable men ready to fight for Ferelden. I am proud to say that I have seen your own Grey Wardens as a sort of model. We are not perfect. My own son advocates a move back to the more lucrative way my father ran the guild, but we are steadfast. It is in this context that I ask for your help, and I promise we will reward you accordingly. Should you be willing, please find letters in this box and others like it all over the land and carry out the request therein. For this matter, consider requests from my son as if they came from myself. Oh, but you just said your son wants to go back to the thievery way. Wants to bring everyone back to, like, the backroom deals type thing. And thank you again from the bottom of my heart, whether you choose to assist us or not, you're doing the Maker's work, Warden, and I am honored to work with you, Raelnor. I close it every time when I don't mean to. I didn't see which one was new. I went too fast. Was it gifts? No. I have no idea. Lot helpers? I don't know. Cactus. Okay, it's the one under Duncan. Arl Aemon Garen. He fell ill with a mysterious condition that even magic could not treat. Okay. Well, that's not good, because he's, like, the only one that's on our side.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
I don't think so.
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
I want normal traps. I broke the streak again. Why don't you buy some?
None to be had. Balin has all the traps in the village in his fields. I didn't mean to bother you.
It's okay, but I legitimately cannot make traps. I did not spec into trap making. Sorry, Allison.
As if we needed more. Do you really know what's going on here? The Blight, the Civil War. I really wonder how much of it you understand.
He wags tail happily.
We were lucky. Got a brother that fell at Austin.
He is understanding.
Hope they're not men. We're all special. Big parts to play. Even you, especially you in some ways. You are the Mabari. You guard one of the most important people. What? You want to play? But I'm talking. Why doesn't anyone want to hear me talk?
It's a big mystery, Alistair. It's a big mystery. No one is sure why. Maybe Liliana can make traps? Oh, maybe the rogue? Yeah, maybe.
I want to go home.
I don't know how to access her.
I brought my family to Lothering.
Like, do we have...
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What the hell?
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Give me a note. More than just plants. What does the note say? Use your skill with herb to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured refugees. No, 3 of these should suffice. Okay, refer to her note. Oh, there's more under characters, but how am I gonna know? How am I gonna know which one is the new one? Yeah, because look, it's already... I already marked it. Oh, Liliana is probably the new one. In the cloister. Oh my gosh, Pokemon's in here? Away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace, and in that stillness I could hear the Maker. A lay sister of the Chantry who can beat the stuffing out of trained mercenaries would be notable enough, but one who also claims to have been sent to fight the Darkspawn by the Maker himself is unusual to say the least. She joined Alistar and Justice in Lothering, insisting she would prove useful. Oh yeah, I didn't even read her note like I was planning to. Quest related? I don't see her note anywhere. Where's her note? Refer to her note. Mark as active quest. Weed out the bandits. There is a notice on the Chanter's board about bandit groups lurking north of Lothering. There are 3 groups in all, and they must be eradicated. There are 3 groups! Oh yeah, there's another quest giver over here. Oh. New Codex the Chastened. Okay, well, it just told me which one to read now. The Chastened. The Chastened Wilders have lived in the Korikari Wilds since the first wars with the Alamari drove them southward a millennium ago. According to their own lore, They have always been a forest-dwelling people that adapted quickly to their new home. Game and fish are plentiful in the wetlands, and the Chasind thrived. For a time, they and the hill-dwelling Avars were true threats to the northern lowlands. The Tevinter Imperium had arrived and was hard-pressed to keep back... Oh, there was a Kabuto. Hard-pressed to keep back the waves of invasion from the south and the west. The fortress of Ostagar was built specifically to watch for Chasind hordes venturing north of the tree line. It was not until the legendary warrior Hafter soundly defeated the Chasind in the first half of the Divine Age that the question of their ability to contest the lowlands was settled permanently. Today, the Chasind are considered largely peaceful, though their ways are still primitive compared to our own. In the Korakari Wild, they live in strange-looking huts built on stilts or even built into the great treetops. They paint their faces and are split into small tribes ruled by shamans, like those among the Avars. There are many tales of these shamans having learned their magic from the witches of the wilds, witches that inspire as much terror as they do awe and gratitude, even if there is no definitive proof they exist. In particular, the tale of Flemeth, the greatest witch of the wilds, is celebrated amongst all the tribes. While there is no way to know how many there are in the wilds today, few travelers that pass through the forest tell of the Chisind eking out an existence, even in the frozen wastelands of the far south. One can assume that should the Chasind ever organize themselves once more, we might have a reason to fear them here in Ferelden. We ignore them at our peril. From Ferelden Folklore and History, Sister Petrine Chantry Scholar. Okay. That sounds like there's a little bit of bias in there. And I can't... Why can't I hit... I hit great curveball throws in my sleep, but as soon as I'm paying attention to that's what I need to do, I can't do it. Morgan can make potions, yeah. Hopefully. Oh.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
You're Chasind, eh?
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Alright, she just said that, bro. She just said that. I didn't need you to repeat that to me. Uh-huh.
You aren't one of my captors.
No.
I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters.
Hey, you didn't need to use the word short.
Die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
No.
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
But it does matter to me.
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Oh, really? I
agree. Death will be my atonement. Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden?
Oh, we could take them in as a Grey Warden.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
True.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Sten. The Kunari prisoner. Oh, that's the quest. We gotta read about Sten now. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable, or a pitiable, or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. The northern islands are remote, lush jungles that harbor cities rumored to be the most extraordinary ever built. These are the lands of the Kunari, lands that no foreign eyes ever see. Only the stories of the 3 exalted marches waged against the giants have reached the south until the arrival of Sten. The stoic giant in the cage was surely the strangest thing the people of Lothering have ever seen until the blight struck. Oh, well, it didn't strike yet, okay? It didn't strike yet. Hey, I'm gonna go pick these plants for free. They're mine now, thank you. Aw, there was even a chest back here with insufficient skill. That I can't pick.
Alright, yes.
Oh, there's more bandits. Hello. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Attack. Oh, I'm getting destroyed right now. What the hell? Alright, I used a health poultice. Okay, good. She's using Drain Life. She kind of needs to right now. Morrigan, I mean. Oh, they have an archer still. Hang on, wait, I have something for this. Oh, he got froze. He was trying to run away, too. I wanted the...
We're on our way.
I wanted the final shot. Come on. You had to take it from me like that?
Yes. Where's the tavern? Are you daft?
Maybe replace Alistair or the dog? Come on, we can't replace Alistair. He's the funniest character. Oh boy. Okay, hang on. We have to fight your own kind, dogs. Take that, dog. It did some sort of cry. Alistair, you're getting destroyed by these archers, bro. Stay behind me, Alistair. Alistair is about to die! There you go. Jeez. You need me to do it for you? We got him. Took him out.
Yes, I'm still here.
Wait a minute. Wait, what is my Y? I don't remember any of these abilities. He is also that. Yeah, how do you expect me to separate from the funniest character? Come on. I need to remember what my abilities are. It is a sustained. Okay. Challenging posture that increases enemy hostility. Oh, right, that draws them to me. That's right. I remember now. That's right. I'm kind of fighting these guys on accident. I'm really just exploring.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Aw, really? Come on. All the we're being attacked by refugees. This sucks. Okay, who's in trouble? Okay, I'm gonna put that up. Yeah, everyone, I'm more threatening. Come get me. Oh, we're already done, aren't we?
Let's get on with it then.
Well, that sucked. Can we loot any of the refugees? No, of course not, because they are refugees. They actually have nothing to their name. Awesome. At least they stated their intentions before they attacked us. That was nice of them. Is dating the warden. Wait, who's Bunny? Here you go, I heard you love these. The bath towel. Okay, I'm at 2 out of 5 curved grade throws. Oh, an Animal Crossing. Okay, okay. Well, Automated, is Bunny wrong? Oh, I thought I fucked it up again, but I barely didn't. I am at 3 out of 5 now. Alright, don't mess this up. Why does it sound like we're under attack? Oh, up here? Oh, that's why. Oh, we have Blight here. We'll help. We're helpful. Ow. I just took that on the nose. I'm about to drink a health poultice. I'm watching my health very closely. Yep, drink it. Kill him. Smack him. Oh, I actually can't do my ability because of all of my sustains. I have too many sustained items. Alright, I could turn that off, turns out. We don't want to go to the Baron right now. We were just helping people.
Yes.
Ooh.
Timely arrival there, my
Hey!
friend. I'm much obliged.
These are, just how obliged exactly.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal.
You named him Sandal?
Hello. Road's been mighty
Why'd you
dangerous.
name him Sandal? Why'd you name your son Sandal?
Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel with a Grey Warden. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along. I'm not going the same way, trust me. King's business, I'm afraid.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Oh, all of the stuff that they got. I think I got a codex entry or a note or something from that I picked up from a mage on the ground. The Chanter's Board. Weed out the bandits. You killed 2 of the bandits. 1 more remains. Okay. Quest related. Is it this one? No? This one? Oh, it's this one. I don't recognize this. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me. But you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them To fund a new path. The cache is in the study area. Middle alcove. Goodbye. Okay. To the circle tower we go. Hey, young brain. Welcome. Doing good. How are you? You wanted to tell spoilers about Sandal, but decided not to. Sandal is way more impressive than he initially appears. I know, but his... I mean, you're gonna set up anybody with, like, the ability to be, you know, to fly under the radar when you name them Sandal. Alright, I'm almost done with this. I have no more... Hang on, let me spin the Pokestop to see if I get any. Nope. Can I spin that one too? Yep, let's see. Okay, I didn't get any Nanab berries. So I need to hit these next two and hope that the Pokemon doesn't just screw with me. I'm worried. I've got 45 minutes left to do this. The Pokemon sat there perfectly obediently, and I just didn't put enough force behind it because I was nervous, so it dropped right in front of him and didn't hit him. Back to 1. Alright. 2. So there's another one probably over that hill. That was just my 2,500th bug type on my alt. Okay. Cool. Tybalt just gave you his photo? Aww. Okay, 3. Is that the circle tower? How do you get up there? Can you get up there? I don't even know. Are the bandits over here? Four. If this guy breaks out of the ball, that'd be nice. It's a giant spider! Terrified. Oh, he froze me. Alright, it's okay. We froze him. Can I get out, please? Are we just gonna die because we can't get out? Oh my gosh. The dog fighting the spider. No, the dog! The dog is hurt. Leave the dog alone. Alright, we're good. Those are horrible. I'm taking all the toxin extracts. Yeah, give me that. Good boy. Do you want to lick the blood off of me? Awesomated, I'm going to pet you too. Also, I don't think that they would have bones like that, but okay. Good boy. Good boy, Awesomated. Good boy. Alright, this is the last one I need to hit. Oh, we got it. Alright, good. Surskit was nice to me. So, we've found a spider den? No. Oh, we can't go any further that way. Okay. Just a bunch of horrible spiders back there. No big deal. Alright, let's see if all that stress was worth it. I get 2 more encounters with Archon now. First one was not shiny. And it broke out of my ball. It's so sad. What's that glowing in the bush? Oh, death root. Nice. A landmark tree. Your hound seems particularly interested in this landmark.
What do you need?
Sir? I'm looking at the landmark tree. Does he now? Oh! Mabari dominance is now active. Wait, what? What does that mean? I definitely gotta read that. Mabari dominance. Mabari hounds are descended from pack hunters, and like their ancestors, they are highly influenced by a defined order of dominance. The primary method of determining that order is by claiming territory through scent, marking major landmarks. Once established, the dominant Mabari gains a substantial increase in confidence and stature within its territory, a trait that indirectly benefits master as well as hound. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I now know that my my Mabari, awesomated, you're now dominant in this area, and you would have helped us fight the spiders better if we did that first. Good to know. Here they are. They're all going for me right now anyway. Ow. No, Alistair fell! Alistair? What the hell? Yo, why can't I kill this dog? I keep missing! Holy crap! What happened to Alistair? I have the threatening stance. I don't know why these guys are even not attacking me. Alistair, brother, what happened? Take all, obviously. Yeah, I know. I can't open it. Alistair.
What do you need?
Why'd you die?
Ask away.
Okay. How do I make him not... Like, he's gravely wounded now, right? So I have to go into the party. Go to Alistair. I don't see anything that indicates he's gravely wounded. Worn studded braid. Well, yeah, that is what he's wearing. He's just digging. He's just digging. He doesn't care. Injury kit. Okay, where do I see injuries? So I don't see any, like, permanent injuries at this moment. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even check the second one because we got pulled into a fight. Okay, so now we can go turn in that quest. Oh my goodness. Bunny is moving out. It's sad, but it's happy.
You do not seem a refugee. You're part of the army.
We have to go in here now. Wait, where do we return the... Hang on, where do we return this to? Wasn't it like posted at the billboard? Yeah, I think so.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
I did it, and I got an achievement called Pilgrim. Completed a Chanter board quest. Nice. When bears attack, on behalf of Thed the farmer and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As the marker is my witness, I charge all of those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Enith. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Thed's family. The sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries this out. The Maker's will. Exercise caution. Okay, sure. A last keepsake. A thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The Chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, good wife Sarah, is missing, and she's been missing for the better part of... Yeah, this is the boy I talked to. Better part of a week as of this writing. She is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She is a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of a green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his brave mother by. The office of the chanter will compensate this kindness with the sum of 50 silvers. Alright, I've accepted both now. We have both. It's exciting to get a new villager, but it's sad. Yeah, it's a sad and a happy thing. Cull the bears, find the orphan's mother. Listen, guys, we're so quick to call him an orphan. We're not sure yet, okay? Did I read Giant Spider yet? I mean, I feel like I did. I definitely did read about giant spiders. So no new codex entries? Okay, sure.
I almost feel sorry for the canary locked in that cage.
Should go out to the...
Oh, there's somebody. This guy?
Hear about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Well-paying work.
The chanter's bored by the chantry. There's good jobs there.
Alright, I already did.
No, don't suppose you know
Here we go.
anything about poison.
It's not a skill I care to possess. Poison. Maker's blood. Why do you need poison?
Yes, that's right, poison. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else.
Hmm. It's a hair-brained idea I've never even heard. Oh, hair like a bunny. That's a bunny brain idea.
Well, then those bleeding sad salts should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make poison or not? Pity. I figured it was worth asking. So, you want to buy something instead?
Alright. Actually, I do need to sell stuff. I am about to run out of stuff. Run out of room. Hang on. I need to actually compare with my party now that we've picked up so many things that I haven't looked at. Okay, fine dwarven blade compared to... Oh, that's what I'm using. Okay. Battle axe is two-handed. Yeah. I don't much like that. Great sword is also two-handed. Chastened flat blade is also two-handed. Enchanted dagger? Hang on. Oh, okay. Alright, give me a second. I gotta let the dog out. I know. Alright, yeah, we're not using any of these daggers. Probably not ever gonna use a mace. Well, I could use a mace in my main hand. It does more armor penetration. Less of a crit chance, though. Let's see. Should just sell all of these, right? Darkspawn staff. It's gray iron tier 2. Is this better than Morgan's staff? It's not, though. It's actually worse. Okay. +2 damage versus Darkspawn, right? Oh, really? I think I've always known that. Like, ever since I was interested in them as a child. Should I have Alistair spec into single-handed two-handed weapons? Or should I have him spec into two dual wielding weapons? Because I don't want him to be a copycat and just keep using a shield like I do. He has a legendary shield that only he can wield. Okay, so you're saying I should be the one that's doing the not shield and sword thing. Well, I guess we're just going to be copies of each other then, because I already decided that's what I was doing. Ooh, this is even better. It's a tier 5 leather, what? That's crazy. Put that on right now. To myself. Mental resistance. It's a Kunari cap. Ah. And it doesn't cause fatigue, which is nice. This heavy chainmail gloves are better. It's steel. It increases my fatigue, though. These studded leather boots are better. And they reduce my fatigue. I'll take that all day. Heavy chainmail boots. Oh, man. Say hello to more fatigue. Alright, I'm already wearing, like, amazing armor, actually. Heavy chainmail is better, though. But I get +1 armor already. So then, aren't I at an 8.5 then? And +10 physical resistance? I think I'll just keep on my dwarven armor. And maybe I'll give this to Alistair. Okay. Alistair. Yeah, we'll give this to him. This increases his fatigue, like, a lot. Oh my gosh. Is 26 fatigue bad? 26%? Is that, like, really high? I have a feeling it is. What about 28? What happens when you hit 100% fatigue? You just can't use any moves. You just turn into a stone. I was looking at the wrong thing. Studded leather boots. Okay. She's got a better cowl. I don't have anything that's gonna help her with magic, unfortunately. +3 physical resistance. +10 mental resistance. Requires 17 strength, though. Accessories. So I have another iron ring. You can put that on, Alistair, because why not? Wildstone clasp. No items of this type. Crafting. A demonic ichor. What is that? Understandably difficult to find, this ichor can sometimes be found in the hearts of corpses that have been possessed by demons and is naturally both thick and black. Holy. That's sick. In both meanings of the word. Okay, well now that we're all kitted out...
Food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
I will sell you things now, sir. I will sell you this battle axe. I'll keep my enchanted dagger, just in case. Oh yeah, I haven't seen who's using the bows. Yeah, this is all the stuff we're not wearing. Okay, good. Good, very good. Amulet of Accord. +10 physical resistance and reduces hostility. Maybe I should give that to Alistair. Or, you know what? Maybe... if only the dog could wear it. Have a soul rot bomb. Small grease trap plans. Incense of awareness. Other. Oh, I didn't realize I had gifts. Golden rope necklace, shiny gold ring, ale, very cheap gift. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy all these gifts. We're gonna give them to our party members right now. I have a feeling you could probably make stuff out of these things. Malachite, garnet, quartz, but I'm not making anything. That's good. I'm gonna sell these. Fancy vase. A painted porcelain vase. It looks expensive. Alright, sell it. Black vellum. Fine treated lambskin suitable for exacting illustration and script. Ah. It just sells for 1 silver, so okay, sure. Alright, I guess that's it. Hey, party, I have some stuff for you. I'm gonna give it to Alistair. I got you ale.
Is that for me?
He's very happy.
Really?
Really?
Wow. Wow.
Aww. Small carved statuette. Small carving of a robed woman. Golden Scythe 490 black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged but likely inevitable. What the hell? So this is like a super high label, like, alcohol? It's crazy. Well, I guess we'll give the scythe to Alistair. Okay, he liked it.
Really?
And we'll give Morrigan the statuette. The necklace. Oh, she really liked the necklace. And the ring was okay. Alright. She just said interesting, so she likes necklaces, not rings. Got it. She probably has enough rings on already or something. Let's see, what are we even doing next? Oh yeah, we haven't found anyone in Lothering that cares about this guy. Let me look at the map. Okay, there's two things over here, so we'll go looking over here. I can't help but feel like there are different quests, though. Wolf! Get him! Oh, this is a lot of wolves. This is like so many wolves. I might be being torn apart by wolves at the moment. Oh, bye-bye, wolf. Okay, they didn't stand a chance. They weren't wearing any armor. We're good. The free gifts are DLC, 2 for each character, 1 to make them hate you and 1 to make them like you. They also interact with objects when you talk to them. I especially adore making Alistair play with the puppet, which you can put on the hotbar. Oh no, they killed somebody! We couldn't get you here fast enough. Oh, she didn't make it back because... Well, no, not because of the wolves. She was killed by somebody else, probably. Hang on, what's up with Alistair? Oh, he's leveling up. Oh. Alright, let's give him, Constitution, because he's, like... He dies a lot. Yeah, I had him learn shields, too. Let's see, precise striking, taunt, disengage, perfect striking, death blow. This is a passive. We might want to get him to bravery, which just increases damage, physical resistance, mental resistance, as well as bonus to a crit chance if the number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaging. Well, that happens a lot anyway. Maybe we should just go toward that. Too bad we have to go through Threaten, which I don't want him using ever. We could also give him Shield Wall, like I have. He's got a shield, he might as well use it. He doesn't have Master Combat training, though. Ooh. Oh, this is important. Okay, we should get shield tactics as soon as we can. I didn't realize I needed dexterity for that. Hang on. What's his dexterity is at 18. How much do we need? 19? Or 20. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I backed out of leveling him up. Okay, dexterity, let's get that to 20, and then constitution. And then I still can't do that until the next level. But still, next time we'll just do constitution, I guess. Should probably give him precise striking. Yeah, I'll give him precise striking. There we go. So, yeah, she got killed by enemies, I'm pretty sure. Like, people that approached... Oh, boy, we found the bears, didn't we? Oh, we're all focused on one bear at a time. That is a good thing. We're good, we're good. These bears are scary and intimidating, but we destroyed them. Get wrecked, bears, get wrecked.
This reminds me of
He's so cute. He is. Okay, well those were not where I was supposed to be going. Do you think the spiders are back? No, they're all still dead. Thank goodness. Alright, this is not wide open world. This is not where... I'm trying to look... Dane's Refuge. I'm trying to look for if we could possibly find the person who this thing we picked up off of a dead soldier cares about. What was it again? I don't remember. Fallen Templar, the Templar. A note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. What does the note say? It's not Jogby. Is it? No, it's not Jogby or Rigby. Those were their own. Signs of the Chastened? Rigby's Field Journal. I don't remember the note.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars
Mhm.
stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Yo, I leveled up this time. Let's go. Specialization points. Oh my gosh. Okay, what am I specializing in? Champion. Specialization bonus +2 willpower +1 cunning. The champion is a veteran warrior and a competent leader in battle, possessing skills at arms impressive enough to inspire allies. The champion can also intimidate and demoralize foes. These are the heroes you find commanding an army or plunging headlong into danger, somehow making it look easy. Templar. +2 magic, +3 men. Okay, we're already skipping that immediately. Berserker. +2 strength, +10 health. The first berserkers were dwarves. Oh, well. That kind of is in line with me. They would sacrifice finesse for a dark rage that would increase their strength and resilience. Eventually, dwarves taught these skills to others, and now berserkers can be found amongst all races. They are renowned as terrifying adversaries. I might do that one, honestly. Reaver. Oh, man. I just started watching Firefly again, and Reaver is like... The way they describe Reavers in that show is... It makes you have a reaction when you hear the word Reaver after that. Like, oh shit, I should be worried. Even though it's a TV show. Specialization bonus. +1 constitution, +5 physical resistance. Demonic spirits teach more than blood magic. Reavers terrorize their enemies, feast upon the souls of their slain opponents to heal their own flesh, and can unleash a blood frenzy that makes them more powerful as they come nearer to their own deaths. Alright, I think we're going to specialize into Berserker or Champion. I think it makes more sense for Alistair to be Champion. I'll be a Berserker. And I can't pick it right now. Not unlocked yet. None of these are unlocked yet. Okay, great. So why is it even showing me? I should increase my Constitution and Strength. So we'll do 1 Constitution? Let's see, Cunning. What else do I need? Magic as a character's natural affinity for the arcane. No. Willpower. Hello. Just need to get something. Since the character's determination, mental fortitude. Oh, this grants more stamina. Oh, I need that. Alright, screw strength. We're just doing that. Okay, I'm also still not level 9, but I need to get to 20 dexterity at some point. Why are these ones locked? Level 8? I do want bravery for sure. Alright, we'll do taunt, I guess. But I don't think I'm going to use it. Alright. We leveled up. Let's go. And there's no more quests. At least on the board. Alright, well, someone means something back at Lothering. Well, we talked to everyone here, bro.
We were lucky. We had the
So many strangers are about now.
We talked to everybody. It meant nothing to anybody.
Please, where can we go?
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Hey, what's on now? Can't promise I'm gonna answer them. They dragged that canary from one of the farmholds. Entire family was butchered. They brought him before the revered mother, named him the murderer. Word has it, he didn't say a thing, just let himself be locked up. Don't let me stop you.
I need to find who's in charge here.
I thought there would be soldiers.
No, Alistair, that's not what I meant.
I'm scared. When we go
I'll take the elf fruit, thank you. We probably need to go into the wilds as our next quest. Alright, well, I'll put that one on hold. More than just plants and then the prisoner. Okay, let's go. Hang on, I did that wrong. There we go. Do I not know where to go for this? We still haven't made it into the chantry. So whatever we need is probably in there. Okay, so we don't know where that is on the map either. But we know where this is on the map, right? Surely. Or maybe we don't. Hang on. Why don't I have a marker on the map for this? Refer to her note for the specifics. What are we looking for? Use your skill with herbs to craft... Oh, she doesn't care what you use to craft those poultices. She just cares that you do it. Okay. We are now Morrigan, who I'm pretty sure is the one that can craft this stuff. I still don't know how to craft things. I don't know. I don't know how to craft things. Good thing there's a codex in this game that can tell me everything. See, like right here, controls. World map. That's probably what it just got. Wait, you could select all of your party members at once? What? Bear. No beast is more beloved by Dirthamen than the bear. When the world was new, Dirthamen gave one secret to each creature to keep. The foxes traded their secrets to the Undrul for wings. The hares shouted theirs to the treetops. The birds sold theirs for gold and silver. Only the bears kept Dirthamen's gift. Deep within their dens, they slept the months away in the company of their secrets and nothing else. When Dirthamen discovered what had been done with his gifts, he snatched the wings from the foxes, silenced the voices of the hares, and turned the birds into paupers. Paupers? But the bears he honored for their steadfastness. Normally, it is almost unheard of for bears to attack travelers. They are, in fact, so shy and so inactive during the day that most people never encounter a bear at all. However, should a bear be provoked, they are remarkably dangerous. The normally placid-seeming creatures become enraged and can strike massive blows with their paws, capable of knocking a man off his feet. I would agree with that. Not that anyone needed me to agree with that. Items? Nope. Alright, I still don't know how to craft. How to craft in Minecraft. Let's see if we can get into the chantry. Can we go inside, please? Please and thank you. Oh, we can. There we go. Alright, now these are some people that we definitely...
We came here to get away from the flame. What will happen to us now that the king's dead?
loathering because I
As if we needed more fighting.
Word of Darkspawn.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
The who?
The head of this chantry.
Ah,
She's
yes.
very busy, but I think she's free now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Not to be rude, but how's a dwarf come to be here? I've seen you people in Lothering sometimes, but never the chantry. I suppose with the Darkspawn coming, you have other business with the chantry. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
If you're lucky. See ya.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. Yes, my lady? Who might you be? I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims, but either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though, just in case.
Let's see. About those bandits outside the
Maker's
village.
breath. How many times must we drive them off?
They robbed me, I demand compensation. They won't bother you, I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
You bet I did.
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
I would rather this guy respect me more. So I'll say your thinks is
very
enough.
Generous of you.
Yeah.
If it interests you, there is a chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Unless there's something else you need. If the matter is important, certainly.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the Empress and Kunari?
I was there at the farmhold. The beast stood there, wet with the blood of the children. He didn't even deny slaughtering them. The revered mother ordered him caged. She has more mercy than I do. But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has love for all his creations, even the Kunari.
Is there a way he could be released?
Ask the revered mother. I say let him rot until the Darkspawn claim him.
Any recent
Other
news?
than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Teyrn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear.
Really?
Disaster piled on disaster.
King Kaelin has no heir?
None that we know of. Teyrn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold.
He's a
If
commoner.
Arthur was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
True.
Now, unless there's something else you need. They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need. I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Nice.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over
Every time I think it's the marker. Every time I think he's gonna say, let the marker watch over you. The First Blight, Chapter 1. He was the best friend of the former king and his second in command, so you can see why he'd want to fill in for him, but I don't think he has the right. What, the guy I was just talking to? Oh, Loghain. Oh. Yeah, but they called it, they were like, he's just a commoner. We all remember where he's from. Being a commoner and such. The First Blight, Chapter 1. Thedas is a land of fierce diversity, and the assassin princes of Antiva, to the fated griffins of the Anderfels. But in my travels, I have found one tale that unites the people of this land. It is a story of pride and damnation, and although the telling differs, the essence of the tale remains the same. At the height of its power, the Tevinter Imperium stretched over much of Thedas, uniting the known world under the rule of the tyrannical Magisters. It is said that the old gods, whom the Magisters worshipped, gave them the knowledge of blood magic, and the Magisters used this forbidden power to cement their rule. The blood of elven salves and humans alike ran down imperial altars to fuel Magister greed. The tales of their excesses so horrifying that one can only be grateful that blood magic is prohibited today. But all that stands tall must eventually fall. Perhaps they foresaw their ruin, or perhaps their pride knew no bounds. But whatever the reason, the Magisters dared to open a magical portal into the Golden City at the heart of the Fade. They sought to usurp the Maker's throne, long left unattended in the Golden City after the Maker turned his back on his creations. They would storm heaven itself with their power and become gods. This is what the Chantry, in its oft exercised tendency to understate, refers to as the second sin. According to the most versions of the tale, the Magisters did indeed reach the Golden City and walked into the home of the Maker, where no living being before them had dared, or been able to tread. But humanity is not meant to walk in heaven. The Magisters were wicked with pride and other sins, and their presence tainted the Golden City. What once was a perfect, holy citadel became a twisted home of darkness and nightmares. The Magisters were expelled back through their gateway and cursed for their treachery. As the Golden City had been tainted, so were the Magisters twisted and transformed into things of darkness, the very first of the Darkspawn. The Golden City, once a shining beacon at the heart of the Fade, became the Black City, a reminder of all that man's pride has cost. Wow, that's cool. Man, if freaking religion was like that in real life, I'd believe it because of how cool it sounds.
A few knights have come through here searching for some holy artifact.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
But if Arl Eamon is sick, why are you here?
Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Andraste? A prequel book you've been reading, you told me about. I feel like King Merrick fumbled an amazing empress, and it made you cringe. If you chose the mage origin, you would get to see the Fade? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, I'm clearly going to have to replay this game. The Black City is equidistant everywhere in the Fade, and you can see it floating up there. Ooh. Equidistant. Got it. I knew I read that wrong. I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon.
If I may ask.
We need his help against Turn Logain.
The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Turn Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Turn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Okay.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
True. Tell me more about this urn.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I am a dwarf. We dwarfs don't learn much about your religion. We dwarfs.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives. My fellow knight and travelling companion. He is delayed, though.
Oh, he's dead! This is the guy!
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Is there a reward, perhaps?
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
De nada. Even though your character is stuck up, does she care about Alistair? Yeah. I think she cares about everyone in the group. My character still sees, like, herself above them, but is grateful for their service.
As if we needed more fighting
You,
here.
miss,
Don't you see how scared
what is your
everyone
name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Let's get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
Okie doke. He doesn't like her. Because she's hot.
Look, Mother says we have to run. It's terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer.
Yikes.
Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction?
No, he's not.
I apologize. The Maker's plan.
Oh no. Oh
especially
no.
at times like this. The revered mother presides over the chantry, and Sir Bryant leads the few Templars guarding us.
I wonder if that will change once certain things are revealed. Maybe.
the Chant of Light. Surely you know it.
No. I'm a dwarf priest.
The chant is our devotion to the Maker, our first commandment as followers of his prophet Andraste. The entire chant takes weeks to sing and is only sung straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week and finish anew each first day.
Oh my god.
When the prophet Andraste was burned by the Magisters, the Maker turned away from his creations. We gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker will return when the chant is sung from the four corners of the world.
Ah, so when you've converted everybody. Okay.
We are preparing as we can, and when the revered mother calls on us to leave, we shall. But not before then. May the Maker watch over you.
I didn't want to say the other things because she wouldn't like it.
As if we needed war fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
I want to Chantry's vestments.
Adventures of the Black Fox. Oh, we're gonna be doing a lot of reading, aren't we? Born Lord Remy Vaskell in 863 Blessed, the Black Fox was a dashing thief and rogue who went on to inspire many tales of his exploits that it is nearly impossible to determine today which are true and which are merely fabricated legend. Despite coming from nobility, he has become something of a hero to the common people. His initial exploits involved ridiculing the tyrannical and powerful Lord of Valchevin. Wearing a mask, he would appear in public and disrupt the Lord's plans to the point that the Lord angrily put a huge bounty on the life of this cunning fox, the origin of a nickname which stuck. That the primary bounty hunter who took the job, Carolus, ended up becoming Remy's lifelong partner in crime, only after nearly killing him several times. It is one of the most popular tales told in taverns today. The story is often exaggerated to make Remy appear initially buffoonish, until Carolus becomes so furious at the Black Fox's inexplicable ability to survive that the cunning Remy gains the upper hand, which impresses Carolus so much that the bounty hunter joins him. After years of terrorizing the Lord's men and foiling his tax collectors... Oh my god, this is literally... Okay, this is Robin Hood. I just realized that this is a Robin Hood story. A favorite pastime of Remy's, according to the Orlesian commoners, Remy was supposedly betrayed by his lover, Servana de Montfort. In some versions of the tale, a mage of the circle, and captured. After more than a year of torture, Remy was rescued from prison by his compatriots, including a repentant Servana, and together they escaped Orlais. In this period of Remy's adventures, he appears almost everywhere in Thedas. As his legend grew, more innkeepers and merchants were happy to claim that the Black Fox had visited their village or establishment and performed some legendary feat. If the tales are to be believed, Remy led the Lord's men on a merry chase. He became embroiled in political intrigue in Navarra, was hunted by the crows of Antiva, and then kidnapped by a powerful mage in Tevinter. In each situation, Remy escaped death at the last moment, foiled the evildoer. Why are we reading this? This is clearly like children's stories. And improved life for the poor and downtrodden. Then, inevitably, he rejoined his band of adventurers and moved on to the next land. His companions, Carolus and Servana, the wise dwarf Bolik, and the tempestuous knight Sir Clementis, have each spawned their own individual legends over the years. The stories all agree that at some point the Black Fox disappeared. He and his fellow adventurers voyaged into the heart of the Arlathan forest, seeking the sunken city of the elves, and never returned. Many more are the tales that expand on what ultimately happened to them in that forest and postulate on how they could someday be rescued. The Adventures of the Black Fox by Gastron Geralt, 911 Dragon.
Very little time.
Codex updated with what? Oh, just the maker. Okay. In Dragon Age Inquisition, some characters discriminate on which races they will date, but luckily, That's not the case in Dragon Age Origins. Okay, cool. There's a character they were going to make bi, but he is kind of a villain, so they made him straight to avoid the bi-villain trope, and I hate it. Well, I mean, avoiding the bi-villain trope is, like, kind of good, I guess. But, like, if they also had a bi-hero also in the game, then they just could have had them both be bi. And then they're like, no, look, there's no bi-villain trope here. They even out. It's like no one's bi now. There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silent. Then the voice of the Maker rang out, the first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities, and from it made his firstborn. And he said to them, in my image I forge you. This sounds very Christian or Catholic inspired. Yeah, Christian inspired. To you I give dominion over all that exists. By your will may all things be done. Then in the center of heaven he called forth a city with towers of gold, streets with music for cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. The children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne, and sang hymns of praise unending, but their songs were the songs of the cobblestones. They shone with the golden light reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth the banners that flew on their own. And the voice of the Maker shook the fade, saying, in my image I have wrought my firstborn. You will be given dominion over all that exists. By your will, all things are done. Yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing. And he knew he had wrought amiss. So the Maker turned from his firstborn and took from the fade a measure of its living flesh, and placed it apart from the spirits, and spoke to it, saying, here I decree opposition in all things, for earth, sky, for winter, summer, for darkness, light. By my will alone is balance sundered, and the world given new life. And no longer was it formless, ever-changing. It was but held fast, immutable, with words for heaven and for earth, sea and sky. At last did the Maker from the living world make men, immutable as the substance of the earth, with souls made of dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. Then the Maker said, to you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the fade I crafted you, and to the fade you shall return, each night in dreams, that you may always remember me. And then the Maker sealed the gates of the Golden City, and here he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. I love how in almost every story regarding, like, the creation story, whatever God or Maker or whatever is, like, making the universe and creates humans, they always mess up the first time. They make a human and they're like, dang it, this is too boring. How do I make the humans more exciting? And for, like, Adam, it was like, well, he's just kind of hanging out, and he lives immortally, so let's put him in a garden that has a test in it, and let's give him a companion, aka female. Because he could have just not done that. He could have been like, yeah, this is great, I've got a buddy to hang out with in this Garden of Eden. But I guess he got bored of that at some point, and was like, let's throw a corkscrew into this mix. I'm bored here. And that's kind of what this guy did. This guy did too. The Maker. Oh yeah, I opened that up because I think that there were more. Nope, there wasn't any more. Okay. Let him be bi. Bi people don't have to be angels. Liliana is a bi hero in Origins and in Inquisition. Iron Bull is also bi, but I guess he follows the hypersexuality trope for bi people, even though it's actually a cultural difference since he's Kunari. In Your Heart Shall Burn is the name of an epic quest in Inquisition. It's a big... Ooh, that sounds cool. I don't have skills!
Where can we go?
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
Obviously.
Only that the revered mother sentenced him to starve in a cage for the murders he committed. Perhaps the Darkspawn will take him if he's not dead already.
Mm-hmm.
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
No.
The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
Okay.
Of course. The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins. Always a pleasure. I wish you well.
I brought my family to Lothering because
the Maker grant you his
Nope,
blessing.
that's
Is there something else
that's
you
not
want?
what I. No, I didn't want to talk to you.
I wish you well.
I was trying to talk to this dude.
The Maker grant
And
you
I
his
can't talk to him.
Is there
They're the same
something else you
person. Cool.
I wish you well.
And then shall the Maker return to us.
Can't believe that
And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humble.
Success.
Health poultice, frost rock, ancient elven boots. But they do +1 constitution. So that's even better. I'll wear this. Thank you. I am glad that I got all my health poultices back. That's nice. Did I properly equip that? Still not sure. Let's see. I did not. I did not equip it. Okay, cool. Heavy chainmail boots might go better toward Alistair? Yeah, okay. Now we have some studded leather ones we can sell.
There will be no fighting in here. You've been warned.
What about now?
Please do not cause a
Alright.
disturbance. Matters are delicate enough. with all
I'm looking for... I'm trying to be educated. Can I read your books? The Imperial... Okay. Oh, this... It was already on it. Okay. There are those who would tell you that the Chantry is the same everywhere as it is here. That the divine in Val Royeaux reigns supreme in the eyes of the Maker, and that this fact is unquestioned throughout Thedas. Do not believe it. The Maker's second commandment, magic must serve man, not rule over him, never held the same meaning with the ancient Tevinter Imperium as it did elsewhere. The Chantry there interpreted the rule as meaning the mages should never control the minds of other men, and that otherwise their magic should benefit the rulers of men as much as possible. When the clerics of Tevinter altered the Chant of Light to reflect this interpretation of the commandment, the divine in Val Royeaux ordered the clerics to revert to the original chant. They refused, claiming corruption within Val Royeaux, an argument that grew until in 487 Towers, the Chantry in Tevinter elected its own legitimate and uncorrupted, I like that that's in quotes, divine Valhalla, who was not only male, but also happened to be one of the most prominent members of the Tevinter Circle of the Magi. This black divine was reviled outside Tevinter, his existence an offense to the Chantry in Val Royeaux. After 4 exalted marches to dislodge these rebels, all that the Chantry in Val Royeaux accomplished was to cement the separation. While most aspects of the Imperial Chantry's teachings are the same, prohibitions against magic have been weakened, and male priests have become more prevalent. The Circle of Magi today rules Tevinter directly. Ever since the Archon Nomarin was elected in 734 Storm directly from the ranks of the enchanters. To great applause from the public, he dispensed with the old rules forbidding mages from taking part in politics, and within a century, the true rulers within the various imperial houses, the mages, took their places openly within the government. The imperial divine is now always drawn from the ranks of the first enchanters and operates as divine and grand enchanters both. This is utter heresy to any member of the chantry outside of Tevinter. A return to the days of the magisters, which brought the blights down upon us. But it exists, even though we have left the Tevinter Imperium to the mercies of the dread Kunari. Mercy, yeah, I read that right. Still, they have endured. Further confrontation between the Black Divine and our so-called White Divine is inevitable. From Edicts of the Black Divine by Father David of Quinaris. 811 Blessed. In Origins, there's Liliana, Morrigan, Alistair, and Zevran. Apparently it was a big deal at the time to have bi-characters. Well, that is true. It is, these are old games.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. Might I suggest 30 silver?
I can offer 5 sovereigns. Wait, is that the gold? Is gold called sovereigns? I just want her to like me. So, here.
Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I want him freed. I might have a use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody. Yeah.
Your custody? And who might you be?
I'm a Grey Warden, in need of aid against the Darkspawn.
A Grey Warden? Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads.
Let me take the Chronarian to fight the Darkspawn.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Are you certain you can control him?
If you prefer, I could invoke the right of conscription. If not, I will kill him, problem solved. I will do what I must to get help, even use force. Okay, well maybe... maybe this. But she seems well read. I don't know the right of conscription. I don't know. Oh, right of conscription, sorry. Yeah.
No, I cannot.
What?
There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
I will not argue. But the Darkspawn are the real enemy here.
The Maker cares no less for that Canari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Are you serious right now? I thought we were making such headway with you.
Yes. What can I do for you now? I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret.
Damn it.
I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else? For a Grey Warden? Yes, you have a difficult road to walk, don't you?
Do it. Bless us.
In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over her path, O Maker. Give her light in darkness. So let it be.
Did we get a buff?
Now, if there is nothing else.
Never had such difficulty with her, right?
Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
I don't want to intimidate. I feel like she would always take the high road and not give in to being intimidated.
I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Kunari to his fate.
I want to do the rite of conscription now. I know. But I figured my character was not...
Your efforts are no doubt better spent elsewhere.
My character wasn't smart enough to bring that up, I thought. But maybe Alistair. Hang on, can I switch to Alistair?
Right.
Yes. What can I do for you now?
Oh no, it's still me.
Again. We have
Yes, I want to keep talking to you about it. No, I do remember that, like, as Justice, but my character is not the smartest character, is what I'm trying to say. The
Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Dang it.
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough.
Oh, maybe I gotta go talk to
The
him.
child said his father had found the Kunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Kunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them. He would not say, though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Kunari is a danger.
Nice. Baked potatoes are good. Well, now you make me want them in real life.
May the Maker guard you, Grey
Perhaps
Warden.
I should go. Maybe we can come back at some point. I don't know. It still says I have to talk to her. The Reverend Mother believes that Sten is a danger and will not release him. So I can't do anything with that.
Yes? What can I do for you now? May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
I don't want to use that last. Do I want to reload a save? No. Because then it's not real. Yeah, well, if my character and the choices my character made can't save him, then that's the way it was meant to be by the Maker. Bless up. I'm learning a lot here, as you can tell. It is the will of the Maker. The important thing is we didn't let the dog die. We got the dog before the dog was in danger, so. I'm glad I found who that locket belonged to. That's my main happiness right now. Okay, how do I make stuff? Can I steal the key? I don't think I have any skill for stealing. No beneficial effects. Wait, I have... Oh, he does have a grievous wound effect. Hang on. Coughing blood. Oh, yeah, that's not good, Alistair. You should have spoken up about this. Yikes. We got a injury kit for you, buddy. Wait, how do I use it on him? Dog is greater than Kunari. I mean... I didn't say it. I don't know how I use an injury kit on him. But he's literally coughing blood. No wonder he's been so quiet. Chick Elena? Okay. She should have pickpocket. Oh. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Awesomated, you have 12 kills in this game. Morrigan has 16, Alistair has 42, and I have 79. Dang. Most powerful foe slain, Gazarath. What the hell is that? How do I look at my other party member? Oh, I'm still Alistair. Whoops. Oh, wait. Hang on. Maybe I can use it as him? Like I am him, and I go to here, and I go to injury kit? I can't use any of these. Why can't I use these? I am confused. Hang on, I'll figure it out. This game has, like, good tutorials that it sprinkles in, but I can't find anything about this right now. Can I change my party layout? That's what I was looking for. Like, I don't think I can select Alistair himself on this page. Oh, wait a minute. Alistair has 1 level of stealing. And then, yeah, Morrigan is the one who has herbalism. A sign? Hang on. Oh. Hang on. Assign it to this one for now. Maybe we can steal it that way. Her herbalism is already equipped. So I need to switch to Morrigan and do herbalism. There we go. Lesser health poultice. Create. Hey, we got an achievement for it too. Let's go. Crafted an item. We needed to make 3. So now we can go back to her and turn that in.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I did.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
We did it! Hurrah! Maybe I should have paid her more. I'm gonna have to look it up. You could put the injury kit in his hotbar and use it as him. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do just now. It didn't work. Select the injured character, and then use kit from the radial menu. Oh, right! I forgot about the radial menu! Okay, we're on the injured character. We want to do... I guess... potions? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, change party! Oh, there we go. There's the other person. He's... he's gravely wounded. He's standing back there with his head down. Hang on, let's heal Alistair first, and then I'll switch him out. Inventory. Injury kits. No? It says then use the kit from your radial menu. But I'm not seeing that. Oh, assign. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, there's no injury kit in the radial menu. Here, we're gonna look at a game facts board. Oh, no way. Seriously? It is potion? Oh my god. It's an injury kit. It's not a potion, but okay.
I don't think so.
He says no? Oh, okay. I used it once. There you go. Jeez, that's so... that's... okay, whatever. Figured it out. That took forever to figure out. That was not the most straightforward thing, but okay. We did it. Morgan was asking Alistair about his Templar training, Black Cat versus Golden Retriever. Yeah, I know. I know, they were talking, I know. I just wanted to turn it in. I thought they would pick it up right after, but I guess not. Wait, seriously? You can ship these two? You might have to do it? Alright, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. What do we have now? Oh yeah, we have, we're gonna get that lady into our... hang on. Add, remove. Wait. How do I add her? Oh, I have to remove someone first. Okay, we'll remove... Why is Alistair still looking like that?
Oh, blast it.
Indeed.
Oh, blast it. Okay, so... how about... Actually, how about we talk to her first? I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in the
What is
chantry?
meant by someone like me?
They don't teach you how to fight in cloister.
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become a
Alright,
friend.
good. So many options for that quest. Oh, okay. Wow. What did you do before that? She provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on. Yes? Lothering? I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through. Yes? Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith. In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything? That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
There's more to Liliana than had even been apparent at Lothering. However, she spent much of her life as a bard in Orlais, a minstrel, assassin, and spy employed by the nobles of Val Royeaux in their elaborate games of intrigue. Oh, party approval, maybe? As you improve your relationship with the party members, head back to camp and speak with them. They'll be much more willing to open up when they don't have to worry about death around every corner. Oh yeah, I already read this one. Injuries, maybe? Or would it be the thing at the very bottom? No, world map has always been at the bottom. I don't know. Specializations. You've just qualified for a specialization, a custom form of a character's base class. Each offers a unique set of advanced talents and benefits. Characters may have up to 2 specializations, with the first becoming available at level 7 and the second level 14, but first you'll need to find a trainer. Oh. The rose. Yeah, don't tell me. OMG, the rose.
What now?
Let's check her skills. Oh, you're right. Yep, she has level 3 stealing. She already has it equipped. Oh, I just equipped it at B. Oops. Let's go try and steal it from her.
Yes, of course.
Nothing to steal! Alright, can't steal it from her. There's nothing to steal, apparently. Unfortunately, I think we just have to let that guy sit there. What's his name? Logain really went through and slandered the name of the Grey Wardens, and now no one will help us.
Blood and damnation.
Oh my god. She cursed. I couldn't believe that. Well, there's nothing we can do there. And go back to the Kunari guy and be like, she said no, so you're just gonna die.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
Hmm? What?
Never mind.
You wish something more of me.
I could end it now. I could end it for you now if you prefer.
My preference is death in battle. Failing that, I will wait for the Darkspawn. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill, though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring
I tried.
as waiting here.
She said no.
Farewell then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Bring her to talk to him? I don't know if that's gonna matter.
Blast it.
What now?
You wish something more of me. My thanks, Dwarf.
Alright, I'll bring her to talk to the Reverend Mother as well. Maybe I should have given 5 gold as a tithe.
Please do not cause
Maybe
Greetings,
Bryant
Grey
can help.
Warden. What can I do for you?
Damn
Travel
it.
safely.
Nope, he can't.
And may the Maker watch over you.
Good day, Sister Liliana.
Oh!
I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see
Wow.
you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you then? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature. And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate?
Wow. Yep.
Very
I
well.
just needed her in my party.
Take these keys
Wow.
to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Had no idea that that actually affected things, and it totally does. By the way, Reverend Mother, we tried to steal that key from you, so I don't know where you kept it. But I'm an expert thief, and it was not in any of your pockets. So, I know. But yeah, that totally worked. Alright, Liliana, it was nice knowing you. Let's get Alistair back out here.
Of all the...
Why does she curse so much? She's so mad.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you
I didn't have the right person, I guess.
On occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Like us?
You wish something more of me. I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She didn't.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
I don't want your help, you're free to go.
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
They always get mad when you remove them. Yep, there he is. There's Sten, level 8 warrior. I'm just so connected to my original 3. I'm so connected. The Blight and Corey Wild. Last Will and Testament. You found the cache mentioned in Rigby's Last Will and Testament. Deliver it to Jeddah and Redcliffe, right? The Arl of Redcliffe. Aemon Garen. Paragon of her kind. Broken Circle. The Circle of Magi is a group of powerful mages. If you enlist their help. Right. Nature of the Beast. Elves. Orzammar. Okay, we're going to Redcliffe first, though. So I guess we're done here. We completed all of Lothering. Nice. I think we'll exit to the wilds to travel further to Redcliffe, and then we'll have to end it there. Does my character have any crushes yet? Well, according to the affection meter for all of the characters, the dog. But I think that's more of a platonic relationship. We just really dig each other. So no, I guess not. If we're going based off of lore, like, that I've created around my character, yes, on both Alistair and Morrigan. What the hell? Uh-oh. That's the Archdemon, alright. Yeah, I know, but I have no meter for that. How I feel toward them.
Bad dreams, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Dang.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
This is the first time I've slept since I became a Grey Warden. That's crazy. Thank you, Alistair.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow,
that's all we need you here for, Alistair.
Move on.
You're the best. Yeah, but it's fine.
Yes?
We should talk to everybody.
Here I am. Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think. Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking,
We
they
read this.
invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris. Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Okay, sure. Actually, I don't have time for this right now.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
I should have said I saw that coming.
Saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney. But Aveline kept her helmet on. And
It's one of
not
these
discovered.
stories. Did she win?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the Grand Melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed.
Good.
Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees.
What?
Know your place, woman, cried he, and slit her throat.
Oh my god.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave.
Wow.
For she is the patron of all women chevalier.
But she never knew any of that. She just freaking died. She was just discovered, and then some dude got angry and she died. That sucks. Okay, what about Ferelden?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago.
Oh, Flemeth?
She was
Yeah,
chilly to the
I've
bone.
heard of her.
Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
I have indeed heard of her. He's like, ha ha ha. There's a companion named after Aveline in the second game. Oh, wow. I met Flemeth. I don't believe I've heard of Flemeth. I did meet a Flemeth.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men?
She didn't eat Alistair.
Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists.
She didn't really introduce herself as such. She looked like your average old woman.
Well, if Flemeth really exists, she would be very, very old indeed. Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you. Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea.
You don't want skin that pale. That's not good.
She came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty.
Oh,
and they fell
jeez.
in love.
Ooh, the plot thickens. I'm not gonna say that.
Longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes.
I could see that.
Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth, turning her into an abomination. The halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Okay.
Chantry law says it is man's pride.
Oh
that
wait,
created
I
the
already
dark
knew
side.
this. I'm sorry.
In ages past,
Don't do it.
in their pride,
Oh, X skips.
any land that was touched by the taint. Which one?
You know anything about the Dalish?
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in the land of their own. The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a holy exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
What do you know about Andraste?
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him. Instead, she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved, and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
She went on a crusade. A god-sponsored crusade.
Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's
of course.
popularity and influence overshadowed his
Of
own.
course.
She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hysarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter. The Tevinter Chantry claims that in Andraste's last moments, Hysarian's heart softened, and he heard the voice of the Maker telling him to end her suffering. He plunged his sword into her heart, and as her blood washed over his hands, he became one of the faithful.
What?
Dissenters said that the Archon only converted because he could not stem the tide of Andraste's cult, and was forced to do so to stay in power. We will never know for sure.
Alistair approves +1. For what? From hearing these stories too? Was he hearing them, maybe?
What do you need? Ask away.
Your Dalish Elf Warden. Yeah, the Dalish sound cool. They sound very beaten down though.
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That would explain the smell.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Also, Awesomated, you're just barking in the background the whole time. You gotta let Alistair talk, man.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Isle came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
I got some actual stuff out of him.
Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises. No.
No.
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Who excel at poverty? Oh my god.
I am. I have always fought in war, Dwarf. My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands. We do now. The enemy is everywhere. The jungle itself, vipers, hunting cats, even some of the flowers can kill the unwary. And always there is the Imperium and the Talvashoth. Because they fight us, of course. The Tevinter want nothing more than our absence. They tell us this with magic and steel and death. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate. You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight. As you wish.
Alright, not much out of that guy right now. I got a little bit from him. Oh, there's Sandal!
To you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a
Sandal
fine
just looks
discount
happy to
for
be
the
here.
convenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Absolutely.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Oh my gosh. That's such... Holy... Okay. It's a war axe. It's not two-handed. It requires 31 strength. It's made of dragon bone. What the hell is this shit, bro? Oh my god. I would buy this if I could, but it is probably as much money as I'm going to have at the end of the game. I have 11. I don't even have 10% of what I could buy. That's crazy. Sylvan's Mercy. It's a two-handed staff made of Viridium. Tier 4, requires 24 magic. Morrigan can use it. It's better in every way. Except it doesn't have the +1 magic. It has +1 spell power instead. And nature damage and nature resistance. That's a lot. That's like all of our money, though. And then this. What is this? Earthheart. Oh, this is a shield. Red steel. Dang. Strength 36 required. We could actually still buy this, though. That's crazy. Missile deflection 8. Strength modifier is the same. Defense is 6. Havard's Aegis. Earthheart's portable bulwark is better. So dang, dude. So we could buy it. It's just It's crazy. Oathkeeper? What the? It's a long sword? And it's better than my current sword? Where did I get this? I have no idea. So I might want to sell my actual sword. Oh yeah, we do want to sell these studded leather boots, though. Conscriptor's Foil. Plus 20 mental resistance, dang. Inscribed leather tier 6. It does better. Yeah, it's better. I just don't have the money for all this crap. There's so much good stuff this guy is selling. Well, except this proving helm. Sucks, but... so much good stuff. Spirit hands. Hardened leather restriction mage. Yeah, this would do her better. Plus 10 spirit damage. It's only 2. Okay, I'll mentally note that in my mind. I could kit her out with better gloves. Angled Strikers. Restriction Rogue. She has nothing equipped at all. Actually, this is kind of cheap. It's only 52 silver. So, there's that. But I don't know if I want to kit her out. If I just... like, there's no point to it if I'm not going to use her. Reduces hostility. Bard's dancing shoes. Oh, that's funny. Oh, wow. 10. They cost 10 gold. That's crazy. They're so good, though. They're, like, way better than Morgan's. They're better than all of ours, actually. It gives so much armor compared to all of our boots. Damn. It's made of drake skin, that's why. Fight harder enemies, they have more expensive equipment which you can sell, and you end up with scaling more money as you go further. I know, but he has so much good stuff right now. It's my money and I want it now. Plus 10% chance to dodge attacks. It's only 2. Those would even be an improvement. No plus 6 to defense, though. It's just higher armor. Silver Hammer's Tack Masters. Okay, interesting. They're not great, though. Collective Arming Cowl. Plus 2 Constitution. Oh. Oh, this is like the exact same thing that she's already wearing. Okay. Black Metal Torque. Plus 6 attack, plus 6 armor. Oh, let's go. We could kit you out, Awesomated, with the only thing you can wear, which is just a badass collar. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. You remember, just realize it was a reference, but you can't spoil it. You can't remember which game the reference is made. Dude, we could buy the one thing for you. This is Liliana. She is wearing cunning and mental resistance. Okay. And that's almost what Morrigan is wearing. Cool. Dude, 87 gold. That's crazy. Parvolin Willstone. Plus 2 willpower. I'll take the plus 1 willpower, I guess. Dalish Hunter's Belt. Oh yeah, none of us are wearing belts, bro. Plus 1.5 stamina regeneration in combat. I need that. I think I need that for sure. Increase monetary gain? Are you serious? This is just the, this is just the amulet coin in Pokemon. Well, I'm buying that. 100%. I mean, that's an investment right there. Plus 2% ranged critical chance. Stamina in combat. Maybe I should give that to Alistair. I mean, that just seems good. Plus fire damage, plus cold damage. Really, that's it? Just, okay. Well, Morgan has, cold, spells that she uses. So we could give her that. I would love to play the 4th game, but he can't even run Genshin Impact at anything more than a slideshow. You can also wear Caddis Warpaint. Oh. Okay, well, we haven't gotten to that part yet where I can buy paint, I don't think. Alright, I have 10 gold. I need to keep that in mind. Mabari Crunch. What does that do again? Mabari Crunch restores a small amount of Mabari Hound's health and stamina over time and cures it of a single injury. Oh. Do I have some? Oh, I do. I have 1. I don't feel like I'm getting that much of a discount, sir. You're basically upcharging me 1 silver based on what I can sell back to you for. I'll buy 1 for my dog. I'll buy 2. I'll buy 2 for my dog. Okay. Tome of Arcane Technique. This tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell, but is rendered useless afterwards. This tome... Warrior Rogue only. This tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell, but is rendered useless afterwards. Wow. It's like the books in Skyrim. Permanently increase your stats. Crafting agents. I probably need a couple of these, but I'm gonna ignore them for now. Journeyman Dwemer Rune. Spell resistance. Fire resistance. Cold damage. Grandmaster Frost Rune. Wow. Novice Frost Rune. Plus 1 cold damage. He has some Grandmaster runes. That's crazy. We haven't enchanted anything with runes yet. How do you do that? Plus 2 damage versus undead. Plus 10 physical resistance. Plus 4 damage versus Darkspawn. That's probably what we'll need the most, actually. Chance to reduce movement speed. When I hit somebody with it. Golden rope necklace. Morrigan likes those. Oh, I thought we were in the gifts. Oh, wait, backpack increases, right? Increases inventory capacity by 10. Oh, man. Alright, well, there goes my idea for buying all of those upgrades. Because, anytime I see a backpack, I'm going to buy that. Because that means more, money. That means more money. That means more money in the future. Okay. So, I still can buy a couple of things. Like the, Dalish Hunter's Belt I can buy to upgrade. What's his name? I only have 2 gold, though. And I think I would rather upgrade Morrigan. So I'm going to give her the Spirit Hands, I think. Gives her more damage, more armor. Let's do it. Alright, we just spent all of our money here at your shop, sir. You better give us a bigger discount next time. Speaking of Morrigan, I think she's standing right over there. Sandal is the enchanter. Plays my special interest. Trying hard not to info dump all the spoilers. So wait, if I talk to Sandal, he'll do something different?
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but He's rather good with enchantments.
Mm.
One of those tranquil fellas actually...
Yup.
What was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Chat lag is crazy. Is it? Okay. I took 2 drinks. Normally I take more than that for hydrate, but I emptied 2 of my water bottles with those 2 drinks. These are empty now. Good thing I have a 3rd one. Gotta come prepared. What enchantments does he do?
You can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor.
Mm.
So naturally, some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform. But my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
There you have it.
Oh, well, I wasn't watching the chat when I was reading all that stuff. It was probably, the lag was probably here in my head.
Enchantment!
Oathkeeper. Inspect. Okay. So what? So, yeah, Oathkeeper, right? And then the rune. Wait, hang on. Wait, what? Uh-huh. Oh, here we go. Okay. Journeyman Lightning Rune, +2 electricity damage, or +2 spell resistance. We can give him the electricity damage, because that sounds fun, to have a lightning sword. Do it. Uh-huh. Okay, I've selected the right rune. Yes, that's what I want. Yep. And now what do I do? Because I hit A, and it wants me to switch. Nope, I want the electricity one. I don't think that worked. What quest completed? What? What quest? There was no quest. Also, where's Oathkeeper? There he is. Oathkeeper's better, so should put it there. It took so long to appear on screen. Oh, okay, that's interesting to know.
Enchantment?
Yes.
Enchantment!
Yeah, I do want to do enchantment. Oh, wait, did he do it? Wait, so is it done then? Hang on.
Something you need?
No.
Sure,
Hang on.
or I can help you out.
I didn't check.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
Okay, let me check. Oh, it does have the rune on it. Oh, sick. Let's go. Alright, we've got that on it. The fine dwarven blade, maybe... Alistair, is this better for you? It is. It is better. I'm switching your longsword with a dwarven blade because it gives +2 attack. Now we can sell this warden's longsword, I think. Sten doesn't have anything equipped. He can take the warden's longsword for now. Let's go, dude. Look at it. Look at the electricity on my blade. Look at that. That's so cool. It's got a lightning rune. Oh, I love that. Let's talk to Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have...
I didn't even know she was a shape changer.
Saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Mm-hmm. That does sound like something you'd do.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Mm-hmm. But it was heavy. Hey man, we can only travel with what we can, and when we find better stuff, we take it. He understands, I'm sure.
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess. Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents.
So no.
If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed. There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary. They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Gotcha.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then?
Am I an unnatural abomination?
To be put to the torch?
It does seem a little revolting. That would just make you angry, I think. At the very least.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
I got a new ability from that? What? How did I get a new ability from talking to someone? All of your party's injuries are healed when you return to camp. Oh, each party member can be found somewhere in the camp, making it an ideal location to hand out new equipment, give gifts, or talk. Runes and enchantments. All enchantable items in the party inventory, including those currently equipped, can be upgraded by an enchanter, so long as you have the runes available. Select the item you wish to enchant using left stick, then select the rune spot you wish to inscribe. Press X to inspect or compare, Y to remove the rune, or A to inscribe the rune on your weapon. That is so cool. I'm glad that they're not like permanent and you have to unenchant or something at some point. Alistair. His mother was a serving girl who died when Alistair was very young. He was raised by Eamon Guerin, Arl of Redcliffe, for a time. The Arl's wife, Isolde, I don't think he ever told us her name, Isolde, suspected the reason her husband took an interest in the welfare of a servant's child was that Alistair was Eamon's son. She insisted that the boy be sent away to the Chantry. Oh yeah, I wrote all of this down because Morgan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from death at the top of the Tower of Ishal, but just who or what Flemeth truly is a mystery. Yeah, I learned more about Flemeth from the stories that I was told. Her mother claims to be Flemeth. If that's true, then Morgan will be a very powerful witch. Morgan's critical eye is not reserved solely for others. Knowing or not, she has a simple fondness for jewelry and is very particular about her appearance. Huh. Okay. The stoic giant in the cage was surely the strangest thing that people until the okay, right.
I await your command.
on your other Switch, and every available surface, including the floor, is covered in unanalyzed fossils. Don't be embarrassed about that. You're just, you know, you're a collector. You're a fossil collector. This is the thing. No one should judge you for that.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty
I don't think she did.
Love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. Perhaps, but they were necessary still. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
Yes.
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A nutty old bat. Human?
Oh, she certainly was human. Once. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I'm more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Okay.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden.
So she is like hundreds of years old.
Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Wow. Seems like a fair deal. Some of these responses,
in
dude.
the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement.
Oh.
All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for
Oh,
dead.
wow.
Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
I see.
That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
I want to ask multiple of these questions. Hogwash.
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not.
Dude, whatever she is,
clever.
I want to
She is
be
part of
that.
the wild,
I want to
and
live
this is part
forever.
of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her. You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too. How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
Even to her.
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Yeah, she died a long time ago.
Then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Another skill acquired somehow? Morgan approves, though.
Your command.
I like that it takes the stupid helmet that I gave her, because it makes her look really dumb when she's wearing it.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Yes, I want you to leave.
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Okay. She's mad that I asked about that.
What do you wish?
Time to give her a freaking present. God, that's a huge disapproval when I just sat through so much dialogue listening to her. Okay, I bought you spirit hands. Alright? They're good. And better than your current hands. I also bought you... Oh no, I'm gonna put on the Dwarven Merchant Belt. Hang on. Dwarven Merchant Belt. Okay. Alistair, I didn't buy another Merchant Belt for you, unfortunately. I don't think I bought anything else for you, actually. I think that's it. I'm glad I remembered to put on the Merchant Belt. Holy crap. I guess I wasn't able to buy your upgrade, Awesomated. Sorry, but your dog is not upgraded. I keep hitting the wrong button so many times. Golden necklace. Give to Morgan.
Fine gift.
+6.
You have my thanks.
I cannot believe. Inspired minor magic. Okay. Come on in. I don't think that was a knock on my door. Oops. Inspired? Oh, she can shapeshift into small things currently. Okay. Into a giant spider. Holy. These are spells. Dude, the spells, being a mage sounds awesome. Holy crap, there's so much cool stuff you can do. She can frost weapons for us? Dude, she needs to do that for us, like, at all times. That's sick. Okay, but who got the new skill? Oh. Oh, plot skill. Inspired by your leadership, this party member has gained a minor bonus to magic. Oh, cool! I didn't know that. It'll be the next thing I buy automated, I swear. I swear. Okay, so I think I need to go to tactics. She's a damager. Self surrounded by at least 2 enemies, mind blast. Self health is less than 90%. Use drain life. Maybe we need to wait a little bit more. Health is less than 75%. I want to add another tactic thing though. Custom. Oh yeah, she uses Winter's Grasp a lot. I don't know what Winter's Grasp does. Should I have her use... Maybe I should have her just go straight, like, full-on cold. So instead of enemy, we'll just have it be, self-any. Use ability. Frost weapons. Dang it. Actually, ally any. Use ability, or activate mode, frost weapons. There we go. Now we will always have frost weapons. Nice. Alright, well, I think we might have gained 1 or 2 points of her favor. I mean, we clearly have, because she, you know, has gained a permanent buff. Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Good boy. Teach that silly Alistair a lesson.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
You're always using frost weapons? Okay.
I once heard a really old legend
Aww.
about hound warriors in the
This is for Alistair and the dog to get close?
Their Mabari, the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh, you're scaring him! Are you harassing my dog again?
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Alright, this is the best camp interaction ever.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. I think he thinks you need more meat on your bones.
have enough meat where it counts, and I certainly don't need it in my pack. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
It was a gift. You can't just throw it away like that.
I just did.
You're making Awesomated sad.
You worthless fur bag.
You better feel bad.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
I will back him up at all times. Just gonna watch them.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Great. You're trying to find a way through the earth. Yeah, you know it's gonna take a long time. You don't care. You just ignore me. Aw. So Ileana doesn't talk to the dog? Okay. Well, maybe not at this point. Alright, that's it. We've officially talked to everybody. So the next time I think we can set out. I guess we're heading out this way. Looks like. Yep. So I'm gonna save the game. And we'll get back to it next time. He's digging into the darkspawn in the ground? Maybe. Well, I'm glad you could join. During and not miss this Dragon Age Origins session. So have a good night. I know it's super late over there. It's getting super late for me. And I'll see you tomorrow for Minecraft Monday. Bye-bye.